It's really easy once you have two of them next to each other that you can identify, this is this version instead of that version. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard. Hello, fellow Ozians. I'm the Louisiana Quadling, a Wizard of Oz collector and enthusiast, sharing with you my thoughts, my collection, and a little bit of my musical talent with all of you, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are talking about Dorothy's favorite neighbor. I mean, she is just the most classiest of ladies. I mean, like, she totally wouldn't ever want to kill your dog. Never, Miss Gulch. I swear she's okay. Miss Gulch was released by the Tanner Doll Company in the fall of 2005. The doll was a non-limited release that Tanner called their Open Edition dolls until 2007. She originally retailed for $119.99 US. Miss Gulch came in a standard Tanner doll box. We haven't seen this size yet so far on the channel. Like all of the other boxes, the doll is tied in the box with white ribbons, with the accessory stapled in bags on the sides of the box. Miss Gulch is made of hard vinyl, stands 16 inches tall, and utilizes the same body that Glinda and the Wicked Witch uses, the original Tyler Wentworth bendable wrist body. That body has 11 points of articulation. Now, out of all of the companies to produce a Miss Gulch doll, this is the tallest and largest Miss Gulch doll ever produced. This original release of Miss Gulch features the tan skin tone that Tanner used on his vinyl dolls from 1999 to 2006. Miss Gulch features the same sculpt as the Wicked Witch. She was the first doll to not feature the witch's green skin tone, and she wasn't the last. Tanner used this face on a couple of other dolls after Miss Gulch that were not the Wicked Witch. She has rooted black saran hair, styled in a similar bun to the Wicked Witch doll that we looked at earlier. And she also features very nice hand-painted details, from her face, which features brown forward-facing eyes, to her fingernail polish and even toenail polish. Her outfit features this classic gray cotton dress with very nice pleated details on her bodice and also on the skirt. The belt is real and actually does go all the way around the doll. Really impressive. The back of the dress is secured with snaps. Now, these buttons here in the front for the bodice, those are not real. Underneath the skirt, she wears nude pantyhose and is wearing some faux leather black boots. And yes, those do actually lace up and have real tongues on the inside of those boots. Really cool details on those boots. And Miss Gulch's accessories include her straw hat, black earrings, and, of course, that signature basket. The doll unfortunately doesn't include a bike. That would have made her, like, really complete. I would assume the reason why there's no bike is so that the price of the doll wouldn't be way more than what she already originally retailed for. But that would have been a nice addition with this doll. The hat is secured like Glinda's crown and the Wicked Witch's hat with a piece of elastic. Just like with those dolls, I have secured it going from the back of the head so that you don't see it from the front. All of Tanner's dolls come with pre-pierced ears. The only thing that you have to do, if you of course buy this doll new, is to simply take a push pin and recreate the hole. The hole is there in the ear, you just have to reopen it. Once you've done that, you can then place the metal earring into the doll's head. Now we'll get on to that basket. While the basket isn't movie accurate, there's no top flap, it's very nice that the basket is a real wicker basket and is not made of plastic. Now, when talking about these Tanner doll baskets that were included in the Wizard of Oz series, I just gotta take this from you for a second. Thank you. I have noticed with a lot of sellers that are selling these dolls used and possibly without a box, if they happen to have Miss Gulch and, let's say, the original Dorothy, they could potentially mix up which doll had which basket. You will notice that both of these baskets are similar, but definitely not the same. Toto can definitely fit inside Miss Gulch's basket, while he has a little bit of a hard time fitting inside of Dorothy's. And obviously there is a huge color difference as well. So that is definitely something to look out for whenever you're buying these dolls used, especially, is that the seller has the correct basket with the correct doll. And just like Linda and the Wicked Witch, Miss Gulch comes with that same very nice doll stand, featuring that ceramic piece of the Yellow Brick Road as the base, a telescope pole, and that little saddle piece on top. Also included in her box, instead of a catalog featuring the 2005 dolls, this doll featured an advertisement for Tanner Doll's Doll Club that they had back in the day. Another similarity that Miss Gulch has with all of the other vinyl releases so far from the Tanner Wizard of Oz collection is that Miss Gulch has another variant. Just like Dorothy in 2007, Miss Gulch was re-released with the new pale skin tone that Tanner introduced in 2006 and later became the standard in 2007. The big problem with identifying this pale version of Miss Gulch versus this original tan one is that the two of them look almost completely identical. The best way of knowing whether you have a tan or a pale version of the doll is what pole was included with the doll. So, as I said with this original tan version, she features the telescope pole, which is an adjustable rod. Well, the 2007 pale version includes a non-adjustable rod. I have tried to find other ways of making it easier to really be able to identify Miss Gulch, especially that pale version on her own, and really the best way of knowing which version she is seeing this doll up against another Tanner doll. It's really easy once you have two of them next to each other that you can identify, this is this version instead of that version. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard. Now, if you were to add this crazed dog killer to your collection, how much would you have to pay for her? I've seen this doll sell anywhere between $150 to $250. Now, of course, the next question is, which one is rarer, the tan or the pale? Well, that pale version is definitely rarer than this original tan. Be sure to check out my other videos on these wonderful dolls from the Tanner Doll Company. And if you'd like to see more from the Tanner Doll Company, don't hesitate to comment down below. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, bye y'all.